I hope y'all came with your notes because I do want to talk about everything you've seen out in the ether, theories that you've seen, or any tidbits that you might be picking up from the trailer that I might miss. So I'm thinking we will watch the trailer, read the blog post, and read the EA app listing. So we're gonna look at all that. And I think when all is said and done, we will have a full view of what to expect with this new expansion pack. Okay, so let's get into it. So first thing we see here is the new world. So we've got the new world. We have this area where it looks like we get a new selling table that we can maybe select what icon goes on the selling table. We see the woodworking table and the easel. Both look like base game versions of those items. Also interesting, Sims Team ain't slick. We just got that artist studio kit. So we're getting some first look at some new cast items. We see a tattoo here, a new hairstyle for kids and adults. Love this with like, it's a half shaved head with a braid and then long hair. Really cute. And I saw these earrings already. I thought those were cute. This is cute in theory, but the belt is painted on mesh. I don't like that because as this sim is walking, the belt like buckle is getting distorted. There's no need for that. That could have been separate. So then we get into the art gallery. Already peep in the back, there seems to be some sort of kiosk because a sim ends up paying for something with their phone on the kiosk. The kiosk looks really like fancy. We've got this sim with this leopard jacket, and then my face is covering this. Hold on, let me see. Long blazer top thing. I love this. I love this. And I like this new hair. V cute. I feel like this sim is like Taylor Swift coded. Then we have this candy shop. So I see these Plum Bob lollipops, just like other big lollipops. I think this sim is making candy. Is that what's happening? And the kids are in here. I think this is a new like hairstyle as well. And this is already meeting one of my criteria for what makes a good expansion pack, which is new stuff for all ages. And then Bjorn's Bulkin Squad, which is this a new workout machine or is this a base game workout machine? And then obviously we have the tattoo shop. Okay, so then it goes into the expansion pack. She is drinking something that must give her a little buff. And then these are all the different like tattoo designs. I'm wondering if this is just like build mode items and like with different swatches versus like your actual tattoo designs on the art, right? Like I wonder. They're talking, they're doing a little consult. And yeah, she's doing the tattoo. The sim is feeling some type of way about it. They're giving us a look into the tattoo UI. All right. And I'm sure none of this is final, but it's the gist. We can see that there's going to be layers. We can see that the body where we want to put the tattoo. And then we can see like different tattoo options to start. And then going through like and showing off different options. And then they make sure to show us that paint mode to make our own custom tattoos, which is leaning on the same sort of color wheel paint mode that came with cats and dogs and that came with werewolves, that came with horses. Then they want to show us that like, okay, every time this sim, first of all, dope, this like topography. Oh my gosh, this chair back here is so cute. Can y'all see it? Oh my God, my face is in the way. Look at this chair. I love this print. And then I like the tattoo, like the little station. Okay. Some tattoo clutter, the little ring light thing. It looks like every time the sim has a new client, they're just making more and more money. Now, this was interesting because I don't know. It looks like depending on what part of the body you're tattooing, they'll try to like make that bare. Because for a second, it looked like maybe the sim was tattooing the sim's leg, but I think they are tattooing their arm. It looks like we got some new Bantu knots that I can kind of see here. Also, this elder, me coded. And then, obviously, one of the huge features is they show that the sim goes upstairs to their house right above their business. This chair, again, making another appearance. You see this? A little freezer bunny swatch. This is so funny. I see this little pottery like tea set. Okay. I see this candle. This is cute. Whatever this is, like art or something. The shelves here is also very cute. The apron. I like the apron. The sandals. Then we get into the pottery. Okay. So obviously this is kind of broken out into skills or it's broken out into like what level of the skill you have. And I guess it's going to be a pottery skill. It kind of reminds me of what they just did with Crystal Creations Stuff Pack. So I guess we made a selection and this sim is making something. I already told you, this reminds me of university, okay? Where they just have the clay in their pockets all the time. They're just doing that all the time. I'm not looking forward to that for more sims. And then we have a kiln, and then out of the kiln comes these different designs. So then we get a little glimpse into sim teaching pottery, I guess. I can't tell if it's teaching just by like talking or if there will be some actual interaction part to this. And they're in the same space doing the teaching and the tattooing. Basically, the sim is like, we can't continue to do this. We're going to have to get our own spaces. Boom. And just like this, the Sims team is giving us more upfront. So it's like the information is coming from them directly. And I do appreciate that. Instead of the map leaking, they just included it in the trailer, which I love that for us. So behind my head, it looks like there's one really large lot. We've got a second one here, a third one. I see 4 right here. I think this makes 5 and this makes 6. And then down here we have 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And it looks like we have 2 neighborhoods. See this little neighborhood icon and then this little neighborhood icon. Okay, so then this here I was excited about because I'm seeing all this construction stuff and I'm hoping we're actually going to get this in the game. You know, this building looks like it's under construction. So there's some signage and this looks like it's a new fence along with this being a new fence. And so I would really like that. I would like that as an addition to the game. We've already talked about that before because I use Simmatically's home renovation CC kit. And then whoop, pretty and updated. So then they show off this feature, which is very similar to the one that we saw with For Rent, which is good because I could tell the way that the For Rent feature was developed, that can be utilized for other things. The first thing I thought of was hotels, but obviously the first way we're getting it outside of residential rentals is these small businesses. We can apply a certain filter to each individual room, public, residential, or employees only. So they go through and they set this part as residential, this part as for the public, and that part as for employees only. Okay, so then they show us UI for editing a small business. So this business is called Branch Tattoo. We get to choose an icon, which then to me, I use a mod called More Icons. And I'm assuming that will actually have to be updated for this pack now because I'll be able to use the mod to choose even more icons for the small businesses. But we can see here, we can choose business activities. We can choose entrance fees. We can choose price modifiers. We can choose target customers. I could cry. I could cry. Y'all, I've been talking about this exact thing, but it's just making me wonder. It's making me wonder how this will be applied to other packs and how this will actually work in game. Because I have questions. We'll get into those later. But yeah. Okay. I just had to get it out. I'm so excited. So then we're seeing some of these icons. Now, these icons remind me of Home Chef Hustle, how we can pick the icon for our business on the stand. And they give us a few. Ooh, they give us a mirror. I know I've seen some conversation around what about beauty salons? And I see this is giving very much salon, very much beauty, very much makeup. So the business activities include get a tattoo, pottery, attend classes and lectures. And then we have new activities. So then we can add business activities. This little scroll seems pretty small, which to me feels like there's a lot of options. I wonder if it's picking up the same sort of things that they have for get together with the club activities. I wonder if it's like the same pool of activities. But I see all things grilled cheese, listen to music, objects, tell jokes, browse and buy items, and then this looks like argue or fight with people, whatever this one is. But if there's a huge overlap between the activities you can choose for clubs and the activities you can choose for businesses, I fear this may be my new favorite pack. If it plays like it's seeming like it's about to play, I fear I may never be able to go back to my real job because I'm only going to want to play. Someone says, I think we can do a hair salon. Get Famous has the styling chair. Imagine doing a fight club and asking people to pay to join. So they picked an additional activity to browse and buy items. We see a pottery studio happening. Now, The sim is up here. We have the little whiteboard. It's making me feel like this is a pottery class. It could be movie magic. It may not actually be a pottery class. But to me, having a sim up here talking with the little whiteboard behind it, and then having sims doing pottery makes it feel like the sim is teaching pottery. But I don't know. And then it goes into the classroom portion. Again, that's why I'm like, they might be two separate things that with movie magic, they're trying to make it seem like those things happen at the same time. And that might not be what's going on. What might actually be going on is you can either sit in on a class or you can do pottery in a studio. And then they quickly show whatever this move was. I don't know what this sim is doing. But I'm seeing what could be new hair. All right. And yeah, and this sim is having a thought bubble about tattoos. So I'm assuming the sim is teaching about tattoos because that's their specialty. And then they're showing the ticker price or the ticker amount of money going up because you have all these sims looking at different items, trying to decide what they're going to buy. Okay. And so they're trying to decide what they're going to buy. And then they show that the sim broke something. But this sim can fix it because it got a high enough pottery skill. And then we have the child sim, okay? They're offspring. And they are being coached on how to get better at tattooing. And then it looks like we are transferring the business from one generation to another generation. And then for some reason, that parent is giving knowledge. I don't know what that is. That's going to be some feature, I'm sure. And then it looks like this sim has their own family. Okay, I think that's what's happening here. That's so cute. And then the child hairs with the little baby hairs. And then, yeah, it looks like that's the same building. And then bada boom, bada bam, a nice little overview of the world. And then the fact that we're getting the gameplay trailer on the 18th. Let's get into the blog post because like I said, I have questions. I have comments. I have thoughts. I have concerns. Make the world your canvas with the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies Expansion Pack. Wake up and smell the coffee. It's time to see and make a bold statement in the expressive city of Nordhaven. So that's in New World. It'll be Nordhaven. In the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies Expansion Pack, we invite you to discover what artistic passions add a spring to your step. Start a small business to show off your crafty creations and rake in the simoleons as you master 2 new skills that will shape your future and add color to your life every day. Okay, so then we've got some of the tattoo shop, make your mark. We're going to get a new tattooing skill. And then we can give our Sims pre-made or custom or dedicated tattoos. I don't know what dedicated tattoos versus custom or pre-made. Your Sims can create an infinite amount of custom tattoos in tattoo paint mode. Like real artists, you'll be able to share your custom designs with other Simmers using the gallery or browse for other tattoos to use in your experience. So they're making it seem like we'll be able to download tattoos from the gallery while we're in the tattoo paint mode while we're playing as a tattoo artist. Quick observations. Love this top. Okay, the top is super cute. As you level up their tattooing skill, they can also unlock more stamps and stencils and increase the odds of excellent results. To me, I love that there's a chance that the tattoos go poorly. I love that we might have bad tattoos running around town, to be honest. Tattoos, even ones from previous packs, can now be layered, allowing for multiple tattoos to be placed on the same body part. You know, sometimes I get a new piece of information. I'm like, that's pretty dope. I hope it's not like Crystal Creations pack. I wish we could add jewelry and cast instead of putting it on, if that makes Kiana, first of all, how dare you? How dare you? Crystal Creations is one of my favorites. Second of all, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I forgot that you can't freaking put on the jewelry in cast. I forgot that was a thing. Elevate your pottery skill. So we're getting the pottery skill with the pottery wheel to make decorative and functional pieces, including tea sets, planters of all sizes, and incense burners, and more. I like this. Once the pieces have been created on the pottery wheel, players have the option to glaze. There are plenty of colors to choose from. Their finished pottery and put it in the pottery kiln or leave their pottery unglazed. I like that. At higher levels of the pottery skill, this can use the Japanese art of kintsugi to create beautiful pieces from broken ceramics. The final objects can be gifted or sold at a small business using the new retail services or used to decorate your lot. Cool. So we're getting the pottery skill, we're getting the tattoo skill. Then we have this image here. It's showing off a candy shop and an art gallery. And it looks like we're getting like a new bike because there's this little rainbow swatch of this bike. It says new life in Nordhaven. Welcome to Nordhaven, a town steeped in history and full of possibilities for your Sims to pursue their creative hobbies. And then it says hobbies are best when shared, and Nordhaven's picturesque and inspirational neighborhoods of Gamelvik and Iverstad offer countless opportunities to like-minded Sims who share similar interests and enthusiasm for things your Sims care about most. Hobby meetups are must-attend events to socialize, form new friendships, and even find a mentor to help your Sims master their craft. As Sims advance in their skills, they too can become mentors and their knowledge. So it says as they advance on their skills, they can pass on their knowledge. We already have mentoring. You can become a mentor with the aspiration reward points. So I am curious about that. Then it says Sims can also build their legacy by teaching others in classes and lectures, which are capitalized. So that's like a game feature. Listening to a lecture is one of the ways a Sim may earn mastery perks. Another perk system, another sort of thing to keep track of. This experience rewards Sims who become highly talented in their selected skills. I guess mastery perks, when you listen to a lecture, you get mastery perks, which will later help you when you advance in a skill. Is that what I'm reading here? The guy in the trench coat looks interesting. Oh, this guy. Yeah, something's going down. Yeah. Your small business, your way. So we're seeing the outlines again, kind of like the for rent system. Oh, I like this new floor tile. Ew. And I'm wondering, is this pottery thing, is this a 4-unit thing or is it individually placed? I think it's like you have a pottery wheel and then they tile next to each other. Follow your dreams wherever they take you and create a small business that will leave your Sim feeling fulfilled. Whether it's creating pottery or other handmade items or providing a service like tattoos or classes, turn your Sim skills into a profitable business. For Sims who are just starting up their business or feel most inspired at home, you can build a small business on a residential lot and designate a dedicated space in their home to set up shop. Looking to set up your dream business outside of the home, you can also build on the new small business venue lot. You can also run their businesses on the new small business venue lot. So small business venue, I'm imagining, is like residential rentals where you can have multiple businesses on the same lot. Just like with residential rentals, you can have multiple residences on the same lot. The new ticket kiosk offers Sims the freedom to run their businesses on their terms with options to charge customers either one time or hourly. You get to make the challenging but exciting choice of either running a family business, imagine the drama, or hiring your entire Sims household, or meeting the perfect candidate and offering them a job. The options are endless with the new small business system. So this is letting us know that we can hire who we want. I've got questions. I've got questions about some of these features and if they're going to be backwards compatible. As you grow your business, you'll earn the ability to choose business perks, which include new interaction effects and more. Your Sim can either run their businesses by the books or cut a few corners. As they build their business renown and decide on their alignment along the dreamer, schemer, and neutral paths. So we're getting a skill tree for small businesses? Is that what I'm hearing? You want to have a pool lot and charge people to come visit. You know what I'm learning about us? I'm not even learning it. We all knew this. Simmers are sick because we want to take the most annoying parts of real life and we want that in our game. What do you mean you want to charge people to go to the pool? Like what? You know, it's like basically having a little water park. It's like, now you got to pay to enjoy. Sims has been too easy and too free. And honestly, this sort of thing, The Sims, it's so easy to make money. Give me more ways to spend it. And this is definitely going to be more ways to spend the money. Just here to live life and make those simoleons, no problem. Your business can remain neutral. They just let us know that, hey, all this other stuff that we just gave you is optional. Don't come for us, please. It says the choices don't only impact your Sims businesses, they can impact your Sims life outside of the workplace. So choose wisely as you chase those dreams. That's really cute. So then they start talking about cross-pack compatibility. So many businesses, so many new opportunities. A plethora of previous expansion, game, and stuff packs, small business opportunities available for every type of crafty simmer. See below for a few you can try. This is just a little sampling to get our creativity running. Cats and dogs. Sims who love and adore their four-legged friends can open pet cafes. Get together. Oh yeah, these are expansion packs. Get together expansion pack. Sims who are down to dance until the sun rises can create dance clubs, and Sims who game until the wee hours of the morning can open arcades for like-minded gamers. City living. Sing your heart out in your favorite city at your very own karaoke bar fitted out with your favorite Simlish tunes. Get famous. Did someone say paparazzi? Open an acting school. Teach celebrities how to act the part. Spa day. Fancy a massage, facial, or meditative yoga retreat? Say namaste to all the Sims who choose to relax with you at your spa. Laundry day. Scrub-a-dub-dub. Yeah, that's what it said. Scrub-a-dub-dub in your very own tub. Collect simoleons as Sims wash their clothes at your laundromat. And then the bowling night stuff pack. Sims who are competitive can open their very own bowling alleys or a spare on a fun night out with friends. These are only some of the small business opportunities available with other packs. If your Sim can dream it, then you can live it and achieve it. It's interesting because there's a level of like the things that they're talking about we can do, like we can visit, we can attend to. Now they're letting us know that we can own these things. So if you've ever wanted to own a bar or own a dance club or own a spa, basically it's like, yeah, now you can do it. You can own all of these different lot types, I guess is what they're saying, right? Because, what is that? Is the idea that like you tag it as a small business and you choose the activities from get together because there's spa activities as a club activity. So then in the list of activities, I guess you could have the spa or whatever. And that could be what happens on the business. And then you charge people an entry fee or charge people by the hour. I wonder if we can do maybe pet training classes. That's the other thing I thought too. I'm like, okay, so with the classes, is it any skill that you can learn? Like, can you have a gemology class? Can you have a handiness class? A cooking class, right? Like, is it just any skill? We can run a funeral home. Toby, what is going on? This is what I'm saying. We are, as a community, unhinged. Because Toby is like, you know what? This is perfect for my funeral home dreams. Selling coffins and urns. Oh my God, that's so creative. I wouldn't have come up with that. You guys that's what I'm saying. You guys are really, our juices are flowing with this. Witchcraft classes. Exactly. I literally was like, oh, so I can run a magic school. That's what I heard. I heard I could have a little magic school. Okay, so then they start talking about if you buy it before April 18th, then you'll be able to get a few items. So if you go on the EA app, so pursue new skills and live a life of accomplishment in The Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies Expansion. Create wearable art with the new tattooing skill or craft functional pieces with the new pottery skill. Savvy Sims can turn their wildest dreams into a profitable business. Set up shop digital content if you pre-order. If you want to pre-order this pack, totally understandable if you want to wait until it comes out to make sure everything works. But if you're like, I don't need to make sure things work, I'm going to buy this, please use my creator code, vstreetlove. Every time you use my creator code, I get an affiliate commission. It's not a discount, but it's a way to support me as a creator. If you were already going to buy the pack, just throw in a little vstreetlove when you go to purchase it. All right, that's my request, but you do you. So running your business, making simoleons, choose how to charge. You have the freedom to create the business you want. You can run a variety of businesses by charging customers an entrance fee or a time-based fee with the new ticket kiosk. This opens up all kinds of creative businesses possibilities. Bars, pools, painting studios, and music venues are just a few ideas. You can even sell pottery or other crafts. Yeah, they really want to make sure that you know, like, yeah, you can really do this. Okay, so home businesses. Create a space for your business. Small businesses belong to an individual sim, and you can start your business right on your home lot. A new small business tool lets you select rooms in your Sim's home and designate if they are open to the public, anyone can enter, employee-only spaces, or residential spaces just for your Sim's household members. Create a studio for your Sim to host a family-run retail shop on the ground floor, and a whole lot more. You could also run your business on a small business venue lot. Okay, so it seems like residential lots now will have the option to just designate rooms, I guess, as for the public or for employees only if you want to have a small business. And then separately, you can designate a community lot as a small business venue lot. That's what it seems like is happening. Employees, hire Sims that share your passion. Hiring is done through the interaction pie menu or while managing your business. Your Sim will need to hire Sims they've met and not total strangers. As the business owner, you'll set up to 5 behaviors per employee for your staff to follow while they're on the job. Household members can be hired as employees. This is giving very much Sims 2 open for business. And I love that for me. This is going to be so good for me when you have Sims pass down a restaurateur. Well, we'll see. We'll see about that because I haven't heard anything about that yet. And I don't know if they're going to talk about it. But yes, we can set up to 5 behaviors per employee, which makes me believe there are more than 5 behaviors to choose from because we can only choose up to 5. This expansion pack should be a free gift with the amount of money I've spent on the game. Or you've lost the plot. If you think you're getting anything free from The Sims, you're joking. And honestly, make sure you follow me. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be getting a giveaway code for this pack. So subscribe to the YouTube channel. So when I make a video and I'm like, hey, if you want to enter a copy of the giveaway, blah, 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 blah. That wasn't helpful. Just subscribe to my YouTube channel. So there's a chance that you might get a giveaway or win the giveaway. And also make sure you're following other Sims content creators, following them on Twitter, following them on Blue Sky, following them on Instagram. Me as well. Follow me on Instagram, please. I have like less than 1,000 followers on Instagram. I need to get that number up. So if you are already on Instagram, go ahead and follow vstreetlove. All right. On TikTok as well. I'm also on TikTok. All that to say, when you follow people, they do giveaways. So you're entering more chances to get it for free is what I'm trying to say. All right, cool. So they explained a little bit more about employees here. So now we're getting into creating body art. Tattoo, I'm assuming paint mode is what this says. You can freely create your own tattoos and even share them to the gallery for other Simmers to use. As your Sim levels up their tattooing skill, they'll unlock more stencils, brushes, and other tools for you to use in tattoo paint mode. Okay, so when they have a low tattooing skill, you won't have access to all the different ways to create custom tattoos. Create designs that are meaningful to you or designs that reflect part of your Sim's story. Give Sims tattoos with intricately designed patterns or even a tattoo dedicated to a loved one. Maybe that's what they meant by dedication tattoos. Because I was like, what are you guys talking about? And even that, I'm like, y'all are making up language. Tattoo layering. You are no longer limited to 1 tattoo per body region. You can add up to 5. That means that instead of having just 1 tattoo on a Sim's back, they could have different tattoos on both shoulders and more. Okay, so you can have up to 5 layers. And I wonder too about that because maybe like if you customize the tattoo like on a Sim's back, you can have it where it looks like they got maybe 2 small tattoos, technically 1 on the same layer. There's probably like playing with it to make it look like there's more tattoos, but you can have up to 5, I guess, on the same body part. I think that's what it's saying. And then tattooing skill. Build your tattooing skill by reading books, using the sketch pad to create designs, attending classes, or by using the tattooing table to give Sims tattoos. Sims with higher levels in this skill will unlock more tools to use in custom designs, and their odds of getting excellent results will be higher. If a Sim is being paid to do a tattoo, then better results could mean more simoleons. Okay, neat. And it says if a Sim is being paid to do a tattoo. So I'm assuming you can charge or not charge. Maybe practice on people. I don't know. But I like how the sketch pad comes into play because that digital sketch pad right now, you only use it to make like art, like canvas art paintings. So I'm glad that same sort of thing that we already have is going to be applied for other things because I forget about that digital sketch pad all the time. And I'm glad that they're incorporating it with something else. Okay, choosing your path. This guy in the trench coat. Be an idealist or be kind of shady. Idealist Sims have high standards. They want to create a better world by doing what they feel is right. They want to inspire others with their actions, unlike shady Sims. Sims with the shady trait are all about seizing opportunities and finding ways to turn situations in their favor, even when that means bending the rules or cutting corners. Oh, okay. So these are it says new traits. Okay, your new traits. You can be an idealist or you can be shady. I like that. I think I would make my Sim self an idealist. Because I'm kind of an idealist. I feel like I'm not that shady. I actually get a little nervous about it. Okay, business, ... I don't know what that says. Choose how to run your business. As you grow your business, you'll earn the ability to choose business perks, which include new interactions, passive effects, and more. It reminds me of like the restaurant system. Like you get the restaurant perks. These perks exist along Dreamer, Schemer, and Neutral paths. Dreamer perks aligned with running your business by the books. Schemer perks being a bit more opportunistic. Your business alignment may be affected by what kinds of perks you choose, as well as in-game events and interactions. And then new aspirations. Chase new dreams. The esteemed entrepreneur aspiration will have you working hard to build your business while building relationships with customers and employees. Completing this aspiration will earn you the beloved brand reward trait, boosting satisfaction and relationship growth with new customers. The master mentor aspiration is all about passing on your expertise. Completing it will grant the motivating reward trait. Master mentor Sims can give a motivating speech to increase skill gain and mood for listeners. So new aspirations, new reward traits. And then the last section is create beautiful pieces. Grow your pottery skill by reading books, taking classes, molding a lump of clay, or using the new pottery wheel or pottery kiln. Besides molding new pieces, you can also add a glaze if you'd like. You'll have a variety to choose from. There are even functional objects like planters, oil burners, and more that you can create. At level 7, Sims will be able to use the Japanese art of kintsugi to repair pottery, taking pieces from broken to beautiful and gold infused. So pass on your knowledge. If you've mastered a skill, why not break out the whiteboard and teach a class about it? Classes are events with goals attached, which are run as part of small businesses. They allow students to improve their skills, and you can choose to charge. Often you'll need a skill-related object, an instrument, to teach a class. Lectures can be given from the whiteboard without a small business. Another way to pass on knowledge is by becoming a mentor, which you can do for free or as a paid service. Lastly, Nordhaven. Explore an inspiring town. This world has 12, so that was me counting, 12 new lots across 2 neighborhoods. Again, counting, not essential in this case, they told me. Gammelvik and Iverstad. Gammelvik is the old town where you'll find cobbled streets, classic architecture, and picturesque canals. Iverstad is the new town and a natural settling spot for ambitious and stylish Sims. It is flourishing in what was once a more industrial area, complete with repurposed buildings. Sims who are passionate about their hobbies will find meetups daily in both of Nordhaven's neighborhoods. Okay, this is concerning. Meetups daily sounds like a calendar event that I won't be able to say I don't want to hear about. I am known for having my expectations shoot up to the ceiling and then like be brought down to reality when it comes to The Sims. Oh my gosh, like my expectations for even this pack, I was feeling some type of way about it before, but getting more details from these listings, I'm like, oh, actually, hold on, this could be fun. You basically do a home business in a lot of gameplay with the selling tables in the front lawn. Peter, you just unlocked a memory for me. Oh my God, remember when the selling table wouldn't work on my Crystal Magic Let's Play? My heart, I literally just had a moment like, oh my God, that would have been so great to have this. So I could have been selling the jewelry in the downstairs. Oh, I can't even, hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Okay, so this was the Mystica Apothecary shop, right? I built this, I have a video on this, I have a whole Let's Play that took place here. But the whole thing was that this was the downstairs, so this is the front of the lot. And downstairs in the front was the Crystal Magic shop. And then in the back, there was like the kitchen and the dining room. And then upstairs were each of their bedrooms. And the selling table never freaking worked. It didn't work the entire time. I had to drag the stupid selling table out to the front every single time I wanted to sell their jewelry. I just wanted all of this stuff in the downstairs little area that I had decorated so nicely. I mean, some of y'all may know and remember. I just am showing it. Look at this. Look how cute this is. And they never shopped inside of here because the selling table that comes with Crystal Creations didn't work inside. And it could have been because I had too much stuff in a very small area. But this little crystal shop for me was so cute and it never worked. They never got to just shop inside of here. And it just occurred to me because of what you just said, Peter, that now I'll be able to actually go back and play that and it worked properly. You were kind of hoping they'd add a way for you to make a small clinic as a doctor. You guys come up with the most creative and interesting ways to play them. I mean, I can't even hold you because I didn't even think about that. You're so right. You're excited to actually have a legit business that's on the lot, which brings me to another question. So they were very clear in showing that store here has these like specific shelves. And I'm wondering if we have to sell items from those shelves. I would be disappointed by that. The Sims has given us so many different shelves and like places to slot items recently and in general. So it would be nice if we could use any shelf. And then kind of like with the retail system or even with Open for Business in Sims 2, you just click on the object and you make that something that's for sale. That's everything that we know about the Sims 4 Businesses and Hobbies Expansion Pack so far. I think that I am cautiously optimistic. This does to me feel like an expansion pack. I think it does. There's a lot of different things coming with it. I'm just curious about the extent of the things and how they will actually play when I'm in the game. But I'm excited because like I said, I'll have early access, most likely 2 days early. Make sure you are subscribed. Make sure you are following me because we will be investigating when it comes out. Okay.